I'm from St. Louis, Michigan, right up the center of the state. Grew up there, raised my children there, and just a very small town, tiny, like 3,500 people. I love to write and illustrate children's books and design nursery art for kids. I always believed in God and Jesus, but it just wasn't a part of our life. And my mom was raised Catholic, but I just wasn't raised in a church anywhere. I was married in the United Methodist Church, but I didn't really go very often. So in 2007, I found a small spot on my face and asked the dermatologist, please biopsy this. And that was the beginning. You never think it's gonna happen to you, and it can. The scariest is the melanoma. That'll be 2 years this coming August that I had the melanoma. Well, from 2019, a brain tumor decided to give me a rough time, and I was at the Cleveland Clinic for radiation to try to stop it from growing. It's back in the left cavernous sinus, which is back behind the eyes. So it's a very tricky spot. So from then on, it's been a challenge. Life is pretty much lived hour to hour. And when you live with chronic pain and a lot of nausea, you start to wonder why. Just a year ago, I was in septic shock and multi-organ failure, and nearly took my life. And I kept laying there thinking, praying like, why? Please make this stop, please make this stop. And not realizing that I wasn't alone. And he was getting me through it. We were looking for a church, and we had driven by here many times and thought, okay, let's find a time when it's good to go. And that particular Sunday, I wasn't feeling very good, and he said, let's just wait. Let's just wait till next weekend. And I said, no. Wait, we have to go today. We have to go today. We made it here, and we had never been here, and walked in, and Corey was talking about a choice that we might make that really changes the trajectory of our life. And I broke down in tears because I knew at that moment we were meant to be here. And now I don't look at things the way I did. And each time we walk in, we get to know someone a little bit more and a little bit more, and a new one here and a new one there, and it just feels like being home. Every person that I have spoken to from the first day was full of joy and smiling and welcome. Glad you're here. Come back again. I'm certain that God had his hand reached out so many times that I didn't see until we got here and heard Pastor Corey talking and went, oh my God, okay, I'm listening. You got my attention. I hear you. To know that you're not alone, and to look for the signs, and even if you don't see them, be thankful for every moment. If only one person heard the words, to let Jesus into your life, then that's all I need to do.